Alright youngins, something a bit different today. Try and keep it short. Not everybody wants to see old boys blasting pellets down the range, fiddling about with guns and what have you. But as a village boy, spent a lot of time in the woods. As a youth, youngster, teenager, walking dogs, training dogs, etc. Yeah, beating on various estates throughout Wiltshire and beyond. Yeah, sticks, walking sticks, beating sticks, thumb sticks, shepherd sticks, crooks, whatever. Always keep our eye out. Always have a little saw in your pocket, because if you see a good stick you've got to have it there and then, otherwise it's gone. Since I retired I've been spending a lot of time walking in Wales with a gang of blokes. One of them is heavily into stick making, or was, and I've got a few here that will be going to auction. I was in Carmarthen the other day and there was an old boy sat down waiting for his wife who was shopping, and he had a stick, a nice stick. He was busy on his phone, my age, perhaps a bit older, on his phone while his wife was shopping. I couldn't help looking at this stick. It was, the shank on it was very, well, it's different, like nothing I'd seen before. So when he put his phone away I got talking to him, and basically it was a stick that he just stripped the bark off and put the blowtorch to it in various patterns, spots, and it did look very effective, varnished up and what have you. So a little while later I decided to do the same with the stick. You can see the effect there is quite, well, it's different, isn't it? I mean, this stick is a bit, it's a thumb stick, but it's got that unique twist in it. You won't only ever see a stick like that in the woods once in a lifetime. And I've seen 4 of them. Yeah, it's very effective. And there's this one. This head was actually cut in my garden a couple of years ago. It was a longer, curly, all sorts of shapes. It looked nearly like a set of drop handlebars for a bicycle. But my mate decided to convert it to ET. Or a snake, or whatever. Did that with the shank. Ferrule on the bottom. Traditional shepherd's crook on I think it's blackthorn, not believe it. Ferrule. Hazel again, the slight twist on it, where honeysuckle or some other such creeper has grown in and around it as it was growing. We got a, well, what is it, a Drake mallard or what? There's another hazel with a ferrule and some sort of Another crook with the Welsh emblem and a hole drilled for a lanyard. Hazel again. Ferrule. This one was done for me with that badge on it because apparently it looked like me several years ago with a sou'wester and smoking a pipe. I prefer that method of jointing with the collar there. Hazel again. Ferrule. Having done this quite successfully with the blowtorch without burning it, I like the look of it, so I thought I'd do that to a gun stock. The gun in question being the cheap Chinese 160 quid I think it was I paid for it, QB78 CO2 gun. Had a dark red stock on it, varnished, not unattractive. Anyway, I thought we'd have a go, give it a go. Just at random. It's unloaded. I think it's transformed the gun entirely. Yeah, so that's the stock with just 2 coats of Danish oil applied with very fine wire wool. The gun has a nickel sterling 3x9x50 scope on it, which is the worst scope I've ever come across. As I'm only going to use it on the garden range, it's adjusted to that distance, and I mean it's out of focus, it's diabolical. Anyway, this is the QB78 with a deluxe with a gold plated trigger, modified internally, fitted with a Picatinny rail. This is 177 and it's fitted with an adapter to accept your decimeter, Hogan decimeter or whatever silencer. I did make a homemade silencer to fit the barrel, which was all made out of water fittings, which was quite effective. Simple to do. Push on water fitting to go out the barrel end. 40mm waste pipe. Holes drilled here, there and everywhere. half as quiet as the proper job. It's tuned internally, running on one CO2 bulb, which is how I look to keep it, getting about 30 shots with that. And it's tuned, pellet probe, internals, polished, and with a heavyish pellet it's showing 11.3 on the chrono.